Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class. This time we are going to review about solving equation. Okay, so this one is about solving equation. So write the title down and this is the text for this. So it's pretty simple. Now, there are two ways that you can do. First, you can just solve it traditional method, like negative 4x minus 410 equals 6. If you have this, drop the line. You just put plus 410 both sides. This will disappear. We have negative 4x equals 10. And then divide by negative. Oh, it's 410, not 4. So it's 20. 410. So, and divide by negative 4 both sides. And x equals negative 5. So that's how you do. So you have to do the question on the right side by yourself. What you can do, it has a fraction, so you just do plus 3 both sides. So you get what? 2 over 3x equals 14. And then multiply by 3 over 2 both sides. Because you have to do flip, right? So you get x equals 21. So it's pretty simple how you do it, but I'll teach you another way. Now, there's a way that you can do, you can use decimals for this. So do this one. Graph it, and put this one into graph as well. But what you have to don't forget is you have to put y equals when you graph it, okay? Because if you don't do it, everything can be messed up. So here we go. Here's an example. So first one, you have to graph y equals negative 4x minus 14. So we have this graph here. And now, second one, we're gonna graph y equals 6. And do you see this intersection point here? Negative 5 comma 6. This is gonna be your answer. The answer, we are trying to solve for find x value, right? We are trying to solve for x. So negative 5, which is x value, negative 5 is gonna be our answer, which is this. Same thing here. You're gonna put what? Y equals 2 over 3x minus 3. And y equals 11. And as you can see, we have intersection point here. Do you see 21? That's gonna be our solution. 11, y, we don't care about y value. What we care is x value, okay? So just like that, using calculator, you can solve every single one of these questions, okay? But let me show you how to do it by hand for this one. Because minus 3 both sides. So due to space, let me write it down. 2x minus 9 is equal to negative 10. This 5, you can divide by 5 both sides, or you can distribute. It's up to you, but let's distribute. Like that. And plus 45 both sides. So it's what? 10x is equal to negative 10 plus 45 is 35. And if you divide by 10 both sides, you'll get x equals 35 over 10. If you simplify it, it's gonna be about 7 over 2. Okay? Now, well, so denominator should be 2, so it's not gonna be c or a. It's gonna be either b or d. If you do not know what, if you wanna see what this one is, this one is same as 3 plus 1 over 2, which is 7 over 2. So if you put this one to decimals, you cannot put it like that. You cannot put it like this. Oh no. You can even put like this, like 1/2. If you put it like that, that's not gonna give you anything else, right? But you gotta put it like that, Okay, then you see this gives you 3.5, and if you put 7 over 2, it also gives you 3.5. So keep that in mind, okay? If you don't know how to change it to proper fraction. So try the same thing here, okay? And again, if you don't want to do it by hand, everything, like, you can always put y equals what? Negative 3, 3x minus 8, y equals 27, like that. You can always do it like that. Huh? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Oh, it's not an intersection point now. I clicked y-intercept by accident. Negative 0.333. It's gonna be f, right? Because negative 1/3 is, yeah, negative 0.333, right? Just let me. How many 3's do I have to write in order to make it as a fraction? Yep, just like that. All right. Question number 5. Again, you can do this one using calculator as well, but let's do it by hand. These two you can combine together. So it's like 7p minus p is what? 6p plus 9. Just what you have to know is, instead of p, you have to use x. Minus 4p, both sides. So you get what? 2p plus 9 equals negative 2. Minus 9 both sides, you get what? 2p is equal to negative 11. If you divide by 2 both sides, you'll get p equals negative 11 over 2, which is a. Yeah, try question number 6 by yourself. Always get rid of like x first. In this case, k, okay? Let's do question number 7. Oh, I got decimal. You know what? I'm not gonna do it by hand because I know it may sound bad, but I'm too lazy to do it. And I know you're not gonna do it by hand as well, so I'd rather just do it like that when it comes to decimal. Fraction, I can handle. But decimal, come on. So I got 1. And second one, y equals what? Negative 0.2 x minus 3 minus 1.8. Woohoo, here. Oops. Intersection point, negative 4, right? Negative 4. Like that, okay? That's what you do. Now try question on the right by yourself. Well, this one doesn't have a fraction, so you're lucky. Okay, just put this one into the decimals and graph it, or just do one by one. Yeah, I mean, you can just like distribute this part. Just drop it down like 20 plus 6x plus 20 equals what? 2x. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 9x minus 3x, and then combine. That's fine. All right, question number 9. It says the formula, we have this one. Oops. We have this one. And we have this one. It says we have to what? It says what is the temperature in degrees Celsius? So we are trying to solve for C. When temperature in degree Celsius is 78. According to the question, it says D is equal to 78. So it's what? 78 right here. D equals 3 over 2, 100 minus C, right? But it says D is 78, right? So instead of D, I'm going to put 78. Like that. Does that make sense? And then we are trying to solve for C. You can do it by hand, or you can use decimals. It's totally up to you, but due to time, let me just, I forgot y equals. Y equals 78. So it's going to be way up, because do you see this grid is 10, 15 right now, but it's going to be at 78. Don't even try to touch this bar. It should be 78, okay? And 3 over 2, 100 minus x. You cannot use C, you gotta use x, okay? Now here we go. Oh, I forgot to put y equals. Y equals. So let's do this. Zoom out. Here, do you see this intersection point here? 48. So that's gonna be our solution. Okay. Oh, this one just gives you answer like that. You are gonna just put this one into decimals. Just instead of B2, you gotta use X. That's all you need to do. Just it's gonna be so tedious to put this part into decimals, and this one is easy, and it's 168. So when you do decimals, it's gonna be way up. Okay. All right. I believe you can do these two questions by yourself because it's not that difficult. You can do it by hand. You can use calculator. It's up to you. So is this, just use X instead of L. I mean, this one is gonna be so fun to do it without calculator. And so is this. Celsius is negative 40. So instead of C, you're gonna put negative 40. And same here, instead of T, you're gonna put X, and that's it. So that's it, guys. And if you have any question, just let me know, then I'll help you. All right. See you guys. Bye.